Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are diving into a filing from a company called BLUSKY AI. And let me tell you, it's a bit like watching a magician pull a rabbit out of a hat, except instead of a rabbit, it have a hat. Except instead of a rabbit, it's shares of stock disappearing and reappearing with a new name. Sounds intriguing, let's get started. So what's this all about? This is a Form 8K filing, a kind of quick update that companies send to the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, to let investors know about major events happening. In this case, BLUSKY AI, formerly known as Inception Mining, is telling everyone about a reverse stock split and a name change. Think of it as a corporate makeover. The main event happened on March 10, 2025. That's when the company put the reverse stock split into action. First, the name change, Inception Mining, is now BLUSKY AI INC. It's like they traded their pickaxes for pixels, moving from digging in the ground to something involving artificial intelligence. This change is already done. Next, they mention that 20 days after March 10, the stock ticker symbol will change to BSI. A new name needs a new face, right? Now, for the reverse stock split, this is where things get interesting. Basically, they're taking every 1,000 shares of the old stock and turning it into one share of the new stock. Imagine having 1,000 of something and suddenly you only have one. It sounds scary, but it's not always a bad thing. So how does this reverse stock split work? If you owned less than 1,000 shares, you might think you'd end up with a fraction of the share. But don't worry, the company is rounding up to the nearest whole share, so no one gets stuck with a fraction. It's like when you're dividing up pizza and someone always makes sure everyone gets at least one slice. Also, any options or convertible securities, which are like promises to give you stock later, will also be adjusted so everything stays fair. If you had the right to buy 1,000 shares for $1 each, now you have the right to buy one share for $1,000. If you hold your shares electronically, you don't need to do anything. It's all automatic. But if you have old paper stock certificates, you can send them in to get new ones that reflect the reverse stock split. It's like trading in your old money for new bills. You don't have to, but some people like the fresh look. The reverse stock split doesn't change the par value, which is a really low number that doesn't matter. They also have something called preferred stock, and the amount they're allowed to issue stays the same. Only 51 of those shares have been issued. After all this, your ownership in the company will be the same, just with fewer shares that are worth more individually. Think of it like having a dollar in pennies versus a single dollar bill. So why do companies do this kind of thing? Well, a reverse stock split can make a company's stock price look more attractive to investors. Sometimes the stock price gets too low, and some investors or even stock exchanges don't like that. By reducing the number of shares, the price goes up. It is like redividing the same size pie into fewer but larger slices. But here's the thing, a reverse stock split doesn't actually change the value of the company. It's more like a cosmetic procedure. The hope is that a higher stock price will attract more investors and give the company more credibility. Now let's put this all into perspective. BLUSKY AI changed its name from Inception Mining to reflect a shift in business, likely from mining to artificial intelligence. A reverse stock split can be a sign that the company is trying to clean up its image or meet listing requirements on a stock exchange. Is this good or bad? It's hard to say for sure without looking at the company's overall financial health and strategy. A name change and reverse stock split alone don't guarantee success, but they can be part of a larger plan to turn things around. It all depends on what BLUSKY AI does next. In conclusion, BLUSKY AI has undergone a corporate makeover, changing its name and reducing its share count. This might be a strategic move to attract new investors and signal a shift in focus. The company is betting on the AI boom. Will it pay off? Only time will tell. Keep an eye on this company as it tries to make its mark in the world of artificial intelligence. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more corporate deep dives.